Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the New England Patriots. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They come in off a loss in the season opener, which doubled as the home opener.
And when you lose that way, at home, season opener, it almost feels like two losses. So it's a big fight to get yourselves ready to go to play the next week.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. This offense has a few playmakers. If they're going to go downfield, they often look the way of Stills.
He loves to run the deep routes, loves to get downfield and make the big catches, and he does it with flair.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
2nd and 10. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play, and 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Come on, fellas. Hit it. 51, 51. They gonna need some therapy after this. Let's go.
On 1st down, Dobbins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing right in, that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13. They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins, and he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Eason. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Back to throw. Eason. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there.
Hey, Delta. Get it.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
I'm here all day. Hey, exit. Let's go.
To Johnson again. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. From the gun on 3rd down. Eason to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB.
From the gun, they run with Michel. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a 3rd and long. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at the 10. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
15 round. 15 round. Big grip.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Let's go.
They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
Go, Rocket, come on.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Johnson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Get to the ball.
To throw on 2nd down. Eason, he gets it to Sims, complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
On the ball, come on! Right there, 54, right there. Hey, dude!
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they come up now second and goal. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Second and 14. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third, and that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. DK Metcalf. His second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Looking to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. On the ground is Michelle. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here we go. Here we go. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. Ready, go.
They'll set up a throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. It's a big play there for the Patriots. And even 40 yards for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Well, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. He'll buy some time right. And now he's going to use his legs. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Stills had it, but couldn't hang on. But it'll be second and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. They'll run out of the gun with Michelle. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This one taken from the 7. It's a foot race. The 30, 10, touchdown, Detroit. A 93-yard kickoff return. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go!
Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly. What you're hoping for a 3 and out.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Get him, boys. Yeah, that's how we do it.
They're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Now Michelle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes, but right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. And he'll find some space up to about the 25.
Hey, let's go. Get set.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Here we go with Johnson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, Charlie. Now.
To throw again. Eason. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. This quarterback now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Eason. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Ready? 18 Gator. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Shoot.
On 1st and 10. Eason over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. Operating from the gun, Eason. He's got daylight. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead. Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion, probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. This will be fielded at the 6. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Trotty! And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
On first down, Eason. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dee Ford. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Back to throw. Eason. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
30 base.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. He's tired of me. Yo, go. 5.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Hey, let's go.
And quickly they get to the line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Get it.
Off-play action. Eason. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Come on, fellas.
So here are the Patriots to take over. They lost last week. Actually, not only did they lose, they were shut out, but they've got the lead here right now. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, they're scared. They're scared. Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll look to throw to Michel on the screen. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Hey, what's that? Hey, what's the ball? He's crashing. He's checking crash.
On 2nd down, Michel. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still a long way to go to get to the first down marker.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Oh, heavy Lion pressure here, and they block it. Touchdown, Lions.
Oh, you have to score on them. That's how you score on them.
Partners, you well know every block punt wasn't necessarily a called block. Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. Doesn't matter. The play happens, and that one turned into 6 points because they handled it so well after the block.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On first down, Michel. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. That good for 19 and a first down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. 23 yards, the final tally. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Metcalf. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. They'll run on first down. Johnson, a short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dee Ford picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On 2nd down now, Dobbins. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Eason. The quick slant caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And some room to maneuver. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's good play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
2nd and 3. Got a man open. That's Harry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Now back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And some room to run now.
Let's go, boy. Let's go.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores, want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Wesco, the tight end, making the catch. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4.
Get that quarterback, D-line.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. On the move to his left. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. They'll look to throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Michel on an island by himself in the backfield, 2nd and goal. 2nd and 4. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll set up to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. Call that a very strong gain of 24. On 1st down, Johnson. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Here we go.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Johnson.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And get that to Michel, complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Back to throw. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. Third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're going to look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. He'll drop to throw. Caught by his tight end, Wesco. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And that will get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Off the draw, here's Michel. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defense...